Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So this is going to be a reading for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my readings are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. Alright, I had totally lost one of my devices this morning. Oh, well this one's here, so guess what? I can use that one. Good morning, everyone. Happy hump day. It's a beautiful day. Y'all. So let's see what we got. It says, Pisces, sink or swim. Nobody's coming to save you. Well, that's what we also got a damn misspelling in there, so we just gonna go ahead and get that out of the way. So, sink or swim, Pisces. You little bit of fishies. Last but not leasties. Seems like your ass may have been thrown out to dry, huh? Because that's what your readings be saying. And then nobodies. So, as y'all know, I told y'all I took notes. Hey, Kristen, I love you. Let's see. Because we got some good shit. So, we're going to set Twitch up real quick because they not set up. Y'all got set up before Twitch because I wanted y'all to know that I was here, okay? So, there's that. I had to have a good long talk with myself and let y'all know that guess what? I'm going to be on time. Or somewhere near the time. But I'm going to be on time. And also, I love y'all. And I said I was going to be consistent, so let me make sure I'm doing that. And being late ain't it. Although it's divine timing, but y'all know. 7, you're supposed to be here. Alright, so Twitch, let's get y'all together. So that way, everybody's present and accounted for. And we can go and get to the business of what we got going on here. I feel like we got a couple things that's happening here. Alright. Twitch, welcome, hi. Oh, and y'all cricket, and I hate that, but I'm gonna just leave y'all where y'all at. I'm gonna leave y'all how I found you, because I don't feel like messing with it no more. Y'all, are y'all in a good predicament? Yes, y'all are. No one, sink or swim. Nobody's coming to save you. What's the problem? Like, it starts. Yes, sir. I don't care. Have at it. Alright, can you also ask him, can you trim the edges today when you get back? Alright, love you, thank you. Bye. Alright, everybody up doing their morning duties. We like it. Alright, so the funny part is, in the behind the scenes, it's actually already right, but on the beginning of the video, it's not. So, there's a discrepancy already in the system, because it don't look like it was right over there, but it's right here. So, that's a little bit weird, but we're going to take it how it comes. Let's go ahead and get into this. Get into the thick of it. I don't know why my chair seems like it want to go down and be short, so I guess there's that. So I might as well fix y'all too, huh? Alright, hopefully that fixes it, but if not, y'all still good. All to the good. Alright. Sink or swim. Nobody's coming to save you. And then my phone, where's my phone? Because I had notes, a note. So, there's that. So, a note. Maybe it ain't over till the fat lady sings, because a note could be a music note, okay? Now, let's see what we got. So, it says, And as y'all know, the title's always right. Deliberately, sink or swim. Nobody's coming to save you. And it says, well, that happened. But mind you, it got eyes looking, like, because people watching. I got y'all all jacked up. People watching. Then it got laughing because, again, people be thinking, you know, there's that. And then I am cracking up. Then the love. And then another little smiley face back there. And then it says, well, that happened. Somebody shrugs. And I feel like Earth School lesson. So here we go. Nobody. It says nobody is a plural noun. Nobodies. Nobodies. A person of no importance or authority. They went from nobodies to superstars. So maybe somebody thought nobody was coming to save you, but some nobodies came to save you. Because they keep discounting us. And well, here we are. Well, that happened. So, where my bag go? Y'all, I keep just leaving. The shit's over there. Either way, we just gonna go ahead and get into it. But I feel like those are the cards that I need. And as y'all know, I went to the mountain yesterday. So, cards in a bag. Right in front of you. That wasn't supposed to be it. But either way, neither here nor there. We just gonna pull them out and keep on moving. So we got this deck, charger, and period. Definitely need that. Hold on to this. Y'all don't judge me, okay? Period. Just take it how it come. Why are you doing that already? Okay, see what I'm saying? That's why I said we need that. And look, Shirley did. We was already on task. Otherwise, YouTube, y'all was getting ready to get the short end of the stick. They was surely gonna cut y'all asses off. And we don't need that early this morning, all this negativity going down. Turn a negative into a positive. Alright, something ain't going right. What is that? Alright. Good morning, everyone out there. Alright, so then this shit beeping and whatnot. There's a lot of shit already happening. This needs plugged in. Alright, nobody's coming to save you. Y'all heard what nobody means. A person of no importance or authority. So they will tell you, you have to save yourself. And you do, right? Because again, tarot is the journey of you. Self-discovery. But why can't we collaborate? And as y'all know, they keep calling us nobody. Like, we are the ones that are the sacrificial lamb. Because they keep telling us that we are the black sheep. I guess we are the one that is the black man out, or the one out, right? And why black always got to be the negative objective? What if that can't just be the special one? Because to me, it seems like it is the special one. Why would I want to be the same color as everybody else if y'all all gonna get lost? Meanwhile, they can spot me from a mile away. So I feel like it's the unique one, the special one, the chosen one, if you will. Because I never understood the concept of the black sheep, except to say that, again, they always saying something black is negative. To me, again, I feel like that's the special one. It's the unique one. It's not the same as everyone else. Hey, Aaron Beautiful, I love you. So they keep singling us out because I guess we were singled out from birth, is what I'm gathering. But people would consider me to be a nobody because I would fit in the same category as y'all. And when I came to tarot, it was because, well, back in 2019, talking to somebody, and, you know, that was just something that we started to, I knew I could do it, and I did it. All right, so then 2021, 2022, I came because I glitched in the system and going through the dark night of the soul. So at that time, I probably was being singled out, cast out, and everything else because people didn't understand that, and they were kind of calling me a little bit of crazy here and there. Because what happened to her? Well, if I've never been crazy at all period in my life, I've always been a rational individual. Maybe a little bit whimsical, you know, a little different. I can agree to all those things and attest to all those things. Um, but crazy was never it. So if something was happening that made them look at me a little bit differently, somebody should have said something is happening with her. But instead, they did the opposite thing. And I keep going back to the Christian folks because my family is Christian. And so at the time, if I'm saying I'm going through spiritual warfare and everybody's saying she's crazy, that means I was trying to figure out, am I crazy or are you crazy? Because I know I done read that book, the good book, as y'all call it, numerous amounts of times. And what I was seeing in there was really actually happening on the 3D plane. And so then it was the phone calls that started. And I may have got turned up because, again, then I started hearing, you know, from heaven. And I don't know why anybody would be upset that I could hear, you know, direct messages from God. I mean, isn't that supposed to be the ultimate, you know, feeling or expression of ascension, getting closer to God, right? But no, they took that as a sign that, okay, something's really going on here. Meanwhile, back at band camp, I'm steady going to work every day, still trying to take care of myself, steady trying to survive in a world that keeps trying to put its foot on my neck. All right, so fast forward, 2022, 2023, I'm still going through spiritual warfare, having to fight my way out. And meanwhile, I'm still looking at, you know, what I'm supposed to be going to look at. I was told to sit down here and, you know, see what was happening. Don't put your hands in it. Just sit back and watch. From what I was watching, I didn't like. Because what them bitches had, I didn't have. Okay? And it wasn't that I was thinking I was better than anybody. I just knew that the stuff that I had, business, home, family, everything that I knew to be normal, they didn't really seem like they had. But I did notice a couple similarities in our actions. We were all rambling. We were all saying similar things, like people watching us. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Somebody was watching us, okay? And people be watching you. So don't let nobody fucking think you crazy. Now, what was happening with me was I was being tracked. GPS. People were saying they weren't, but guess what? Tracker was found on my car. After tracker was found on my car, guess what everybody said? Ooh, that's dangerous. Bitch, it was dangerous when I was telling you about it. But instead of y'all taking it at face value, y'all was saying, ooh, she's crazy. Well, guess what? Y'all not taking it at face value could have cost me my life because a nigga was tracking. Matter of fact, we never found out who had the tracker put on my truck ever. But only one person had access to my truck. Only one. So one would have to gather that the nigga that had access to my truck is the one that was tracking me. Okay. Then again, some other bullshit happened. I show up, we got flying monkeys, little baby kids, you know, gang members, all in the same location that I am in. Somebody sent them. And the only way somebody could send them is if they knew my location. How the fuck did they know my location? So what I'm saying, people are following me. Guess what they said? Oh, she's crazy. Yeah, like then nobody's following this, that, and the third. Yada, yada, yada. Meanwhile, back at band camp, I'm in a motherfucking gun range with a gun pointed to the back of my head by a child that I turned around and saw. But it would have looked like an accident because that was live ammo. So, of course, you know, we never found that out because you got to be dead in order for somebody to do, you know, investigation. Or they actually have to shoot and miss for it to be an investigation. Meanwhile, I don't know if you recover from a fucking AK to the head. Why are children in the gun range with AKs? No one knows. But guess what? Even that day, the fucking people that worked there all came down there because they saw it was chaotic. And I told y'all yesterday, chaos chaos and corruption is always the thing. So that's what they do. They try to make it like it's random, but it's not. So it's organized chaos. I don't know if you ever, heard of it, but get into it. So everything is chaotic, but meanwhile, it was planned that way. So as I was moving forward in my journey, and I'm sitting here looking at the bullshit that's being said, oh, it's a karmic, the karmic is this, and the karmic is that. I don't give a fuck about them bitches. Him nor her. So why are we having conversations about people and things that I don't care about? All I wanted to know was what happened, how did it happen, and how did so many people experience the same glitch at the same fucking time? Because I'm a rational ass bitch, that don't happen. So in my mind, I'm saying, who cast the spell over everybody at the same time? And why would they risk that? Who has that much energy or that much power or that much knowledge to do such a thing? I don't know. So in my mind, I started asking for, let me see. The Bible says this nigga got cast out because he killed his brother. And the reason why they knew he killed his brother was because the blood was calling from the earth. So in my mind, I feel like, let me go back there. Because although it's a lot of bullshit in the Bible that I don't believe, it's also a lot of bullshit in the Bible that I do believe. But then it also now led me down this wormhole, because why the fuck are we getting bits and pieces of a history that is ours? I keep going back to that. Because literally, the real truth is in the Vatican. The real truth is in the government vaults. Why don't we all have access to know the real truth? Why are we now in 2024 and we hear Putin talking about some damn Jesus was black, as if we all didn't know that? But why is it that it's only a select few people that actually know about all of this stuff? Then also 2024, I'm hearing, y'all favorite president, Mr. Trump, say, the chosen ones are waking up. Like literally there's a video recording. I played it on this channel. The chosen ones, 144,000, are waking up and we need to be on alert, this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, back at band camp, a lot of us are experiencing issues with our cell phones. AT&T and, Apple and Verizon all are saying phones can't be cloned. But meanwhile, back at band camp, we all know that phones can be cloned. Why are they saying that? So at this point, I got a problem. Because what I do know is I'm not crazy and I'm damn sure not stupid. So I start asking for the one person that I heard in the Bible should still be walking around here. Where's Cain at? Because literally, if this nigga was branded, marked so that nobody could kill him, and if you did, you would now have the same consequences as him. But who would do that? Because if this nigga been walking around here for forever and a day, then that would also mean that this nigga know a lot of shit. So where he at though, right? Also, in the process of that, he was cursed and so was his family. So, one would question, why would you be asking about a cursed ass nigga? Well, because I feel like redemption. It's always a redemption story. And if I was walking around here with y'all motherfuckers the way y'all are for forever and a day, if I was him, I would start trying to be redeemed. Because if I can't be sent back until Judgment Day, then guess the fuck what? I would be doing all the good that I could do to get rid of y'all. Because good in God, y'all, some of y'all people, are not the best of people. So then, it leads to my dream. You get in bed with the devil, right? So you get in bed with the devil. Why? Because even the devil needs love. People may not think so, but guess what? The most hardened ass criminal or the most hardened ass energy is still somebody something. And he used to be an angel. So does that mean that he could not resort back to original form? Because in my mind, I would feel like if I, again, had to be around here looking at all this bullshit, wars, pestilence, the lies, the deceit, the manipulation of it all, I would be sick and tired of y'all. Because I done only been here for my 48 years, and I'm sick and tired of y'all already. But guess what? I love my life. I love the world. And I want to see more of it. But I need to understand some shit because I'm not understanding. So sink or swim. At a time when I glitched and I was going through the dark night of the soul, bitch, it was traumatic. And I didn't know what was going to happen. It's 3113. 3113. Things keep mirroring in a way, because to me, that would be like if you looked at that in a mirror, it would be the same number. But it also is out of balance. So y'all do with that what y'all will, okay? Because I ain't going to say nothing. But at the time when I was going through the dark night of the soul, you know, I'm giving y'all all this good information that y'all come here every day to look at, and then y'all play in my face and act like y'all don't, you know what YouTube needs in order for me to get in the algorithm. So y'all want me to help you, but y'all don't help me. So I don't understand. But, you know, that's the way the human people are. So I understand. Anyway, long story short, I'm going through the dark night of the soul, being attacked, not knowing who to trust, not knowing which way to turn. God is literally telling me to ask for help, my soul tribe. Nobody's showing up, but everybody's watching, apparently. Because, you know, I get being afraid and scared, but at this point in time, how many times y'all gonna let us let them burn us at the stake before we really, really do wake up and understand that this system is fucked up? And it's fucked up for everybody. Not just a certain class or a certain, like, group of people. It's fucked up for everybody. Because everybody has their own, you know, cross to bear or unk to bear or whatever the fuck it is that you wish to, you know, carry on your back. We may have different issues. Because if y'all know, you know, black people have an issue that nobody else can experience unless you black. White people have issues that maybe only they can experience if they black. But I'm starting to come to realize that we're not so different. Because how could we be different if we're just people? And at one point in time, color didn't matter. But all of a sudden, it's divide and conquer. Because if I keep y'all against each other and not realizing who the real true problem is and why it is that y'all don't understand shit any damn way, or why they keep perpetuating lies, like literally the internet is unmatched. The internet could be scoured every day for lies and deceit and, you know, even the shit that I'm saying. Because somebody may say, ooh, whatever she's saying is not true. Could not be, but guess what? Until we fucking get the documents, the real information, nobody's going to know. I can sit up here and say whatever the fuck I want to do because of the fact that we're not getting taught the real thing. We already know we have stolen history. Stolen history, stolen inheritance. So sink or swim. Either I was going to lose my life at the time going through the dark night of the soul because the sounds, the energy, everything is of, you don't need to be here. Like, this shit is fucked up. But also on the other side of that, this shit is fucking amazing. Because think about all the places that your feet have not touched yet. Think about all the places your eyes have not seen yet. There's still places on earth that have not been corrupted by people. We haven't seen it yet. And I really want to see it. I really want to enjoy it without having to think that somebody's trolling me, patrolling me, micromanaging me. Like, that's some weird ass shit. Every day is a perpetual state of trauma. Or some weird ass shit like, you got to be in fight or flight mode every day because some of y'all wake up and guess what? Or some of us wake up and we got to literally go hit the ground running in order to make sure that we can live a life that should be simple and easy. Like, literally, your ancestors was promised this land. Meanwhile, some little ass minute group of people are saying, it's not yours. It's ours. We're going to put a tax on it. We're going to make you do this. Mind you, the roads is fucked up because I done been outside, so I do know the roads is fucked up. The air quality is fucked up. The state of living for a lot of people is fucked up. Why is that? When we have so many natural resources on earth that it could be for everybody, and it should be for everybody. Meanwhile, why are people living in tents on a motherfucking highway? Make it make sense to me. So somehow, some way, this system is fucking broken. And at some point in time, somebody has to take accountability for it and say, damn, my bad, we fucked up. This shit is fucked up. But nobody's ever going to take accountability. And this is in everything. And I'm not just talking about government systems. I'm talking about churches. I'm talking about like families. Because what I'm saying applies to everybody. It starts in a home. Then it trickles its way on up to this. Or it starts here and then it trickles its way on down. Take it how it resonates for you. Because if it's up, it's up. And if it's up, then it's stuck. Okay? So take it how it resonates. The shit is fucked up. We are all aware of that. So why is it that the information is there, but we can't access it? Do y'all think that's fair? Because I feel like the majority of people who are around would feel like that's not fair. How is shit being taken from foreign countries and foreign lands and placed with one group of people? And yes, we may have some of the documents. We may have some of the this. But y'all never going to lay your eyes on it. Y'all don't know what the fuck is what. Because they get to choose, pick and choose what they put in a book. And then your ancestors standing on it, holding it tooth and nail, tying us to it. Meanwhile, I didn't ask to be under that fucking system. At all, period. So sink or swim, Pisces. What you going to do? You in the dark night of the soul. You looking at all the information, you know the shit ain't right. Because your DNA is the code. Your DNA, when you wake up, it starts to activate. And the more it activates, the more it tells you this shit is not right. But we got people on their platforms, you know, wearing Lucci, Gucci, Prada, Nada, like every damn thing because that's what's important. That shit ain't fucking important. Oh, we got superficial people on their platforms. Ooh, this person look like this. Ooh, y'all know I literally keep looking at women, right? Why all y'all look the same? I'm confused because literally I get on Instagram and all them bitches look the same. I literally was outside yesterday and I swear this woman showed up and she looked like this other girl that I know. And I'm saying, how the fuck do all y'all bitches look alike? Like, why is that the version of life that y'all seem to think that is cool? But I'm the weird one because, you know, I show up and I be a little bit different. Meanwhile, guess what happens? Every nigga they all be with looks at me. Meanwhile, you, like, apparently laid and slayed and all this other shit, but all y'all look the same. Meanwhile, I'll be the one, as soon as I show up, everybody looks at me because, ooh, she's different. You did all that for that nigga, and meanwhile, back at band camp, I covered it all up, and guess what? And then the women start to feel some type of way, and I'm like, I did nothing. I came up, I was being as super duper nice. The nigga was coughing and everything else, yada, yada, yada. And I'm saying, are you okay? And he was like, yeah. And then he said, and thanks for asking. Meanwhile, his voice sounded like, this bitch don't never ask this nigga shit. She could have, but at the time, the way he said it made me think, well, damn. I was just trying to make sure he was okay. I mean, it wasn't nothing I could really do about it, but, you know, that was my question. And the way he answered, you know, let me know, like, the nigga was like, oh, shit. But in my mind, I'm looking at the lady and I'm saying, and beautiful woman, don't get it fucked up. Beautiful woman. Body and everything. But you look like a bitch I already know. Like, literally, I had to keep looking at the lady because I swear I thought it was this girl. Nothing could tell me that this girl is not related to this girl. But it keeps being a thing. Everybody looks the same. It is like, as long as I can keep you in a perpetual state of focused on this and thinking about that, then I can keep you shut down in the system. Then little old nobody asked me shows up. And now, you know, old spirit light worker ass over there just don't know how to shut the hell up. And don't. Because I'm confused. And I don't like being confused. But again, yesterday I gave y'all a message. Chaos and confusion. Sometimes the confusion is necessary because God got to make sure your enemies just don't know what you over there doing. So sometimes the chaos is necessary. But it's like that thing, as above, so below. It is, but it ain't. Everything's yours, but it's not. It's a beautiful contradiction of life. You have to get into it. And I know people don't understand it, but guess what? You understand it. Because you are until you're not. Everybody's a good person until they not. Everybody's a righteous person until they not. Everybody has morals and values until they don't. It's really a thing. This person didn't do that. That's why y'all got to be very careful about backing people. Because one minute you think that a person ain't do something, the next minute they did. And then here we go with the bullshit. So you up here defending a nigga or a bitch and you saying, oh, this person didn't do this or this person didn't do that. God saw them do that. And you standing 10 toes down backing this person the whole entire time. But yet, because they didn't when you knew them. But they did when they knew themselves. Because I keep saying, ain't no way somebody gonna get to 53 or whatever the fuck age the nigga was and turn into a bitch. You always had to be a bitch. You know, but I should have known that because anybody that goes so hard on women, it be the male chauvinist for me. Y'all be the most ones to be talking about, you know, it's bitches this and that and the third. Meanwhile, back at band camp, y'all be the bitches behind the scenes. Y'all be the ones bent over for your homeboy behind the scenes. And ain't nobody gonna tell me that you not. So that's a thing. But I feel like people be telling you who they are even when they telling you who they are. Okay? So that mouth, I'm starting to now start to pay attention to what people say behind the scenes. Because when they always going so hard against women or the system or the this or the that, nigga, it's because I know what you be doing on the sidelines. Ain't nothing gonna tell me that you don't. So there's that. But it keeps being a thing. So I ain't judging. It's all good. You know, I like dick too, so it's fine. So it said 32, belong to your own dream, create your own life. I be going way too far, don't I? Know. They be so mad, but it is what it is. Y'all be mad at me because I be telling the truth. And all we got to do is pull some of them boys. Remember I told you I was outside the other day and I saw like hoochie daddy shorts everywhere. I'm starting to realize who the hoochie daddy shorts are for. It's like a sign, a code. Say what you will. So choose your own life. Create your own life. Choose who you wish to be. All right. So it's like, don't let nobody paint you a picture. Because I see the bullshit that's happening around here. Y'all see the bullshit that's happening around here. I still don't know where Cain is. And nobody can tell me where the man is. Because then I asked my uncle, you know, that's my go-to person when it's everything Christian. Because, you know, that's all they live by. And they said he may have died at this age. Well, that ain't what the fucking Bible said. So somebody gonna have to make it make sense. Because what I heard was he was cursed. He had to walk the earth until Judgment Day. We all being judged right now. Where the hell is he at? And I don't want to have to keep asking because, like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you heard me calling you. 44 and 22. He might be mad at me, but please don't be mad at me because I don't mean no disrespect, but I'm tired of asking. Where is your ass at? Because I need to know something. And I'm for real. Situation so twisted, everybody's getting lifted. Period. And bars. Look at Muhammad. I'm getting ready to put that in the song, all right? Period. Belong to your own dream. 32. So, see what I'm saying? They trying to flip it. Y'all seeing how that card just went. They keep trying to flip the situation. They want us to be asleep. I mean, I couldn't have done that any better. Somebody trying to flip the situation on you. Take it how it resonates. You seen it here first, all right? So there's that. Don't let nobody paint you a picture. You know and you heard what the fuck was said. So if that was what was said from your mouth to God's ears, where is he at? Because y'all wrote it. It was there. And so I'm sure nobody made that up. I'm sure that had to be, you know, one of the things that made sense to y'all from the beginning. Because I feel like the shit that was the truth that was left in the Bible was by accident. Because them niggas never want to tell the truth, ever. It seems like it's just almost not in them. Like the truth just ain't in them at all, period. So it says, it's always tea time. Eternity, endless moments, and repetition. Like we keep playing this shit over and over again. The cycle of life, the circle of life. It keeps being a thing. We get put to sleep and come back to this bitch again, and the shit's still fucked up. Why do we want to go to sleep again? And they keep trying to put us to sleep. But guess what? The trick of the matter is, this time you can't put us to sleep. Word on the block is, they fucked up. The lease is up. Too late. So the lease on your magic, for them folks, is up. They can't put you back to sleep. It was a prophecy. It was already foretold. Meanwhile, back at band camp, your ex-president and the one y'all want to be new basically said it. That man has information that y'all don't have. Why would he say that? Because clearly, he heard it. And as y'all know, he had access to a lot of shit. I'm inclined to believe him. So, if he was saying it like he was afraid, that would also explain why some of y'all, a lot of y'all, phones are tapped. And why they be doing shit that they not supposed to do. And who has the authority or could potentially even do some shit like that? I'll wait. Probably the same people that's going to be mad at me for even giving y'all this message. But guess what? I mean, at this point, I feel like just give me the information. And, I mean, why does it matter? If it's going to fuck us up, then let it just do what it's going to do. Because the system is already broken. And the only way you can fix it is basically by tearing it down and now starting again. And this time, can y'all start with telling the truth? Because that's all that God wants anyway. The truth shall set you free. Period, point blank. I believe that. And sometimes it be the situations that you think that people can't handle, that they grow and they flourish from. You just got to give them the information. And let them do what they will. So let the chips fall where they may. This is what it is. This is what happened. This how it happened. Y'all like it or you don't. That's it. That's all. And then why is it that with the internet being the way it is, why can the stuff not be archived? Why is it that, and to me, it is already archived. So why is it not online? That's the thing that I wish to know. But also, why are you still in possession of, if you know these mother suckers is waking up, why would you still be in possession of documents and paperwork and just antiquities that belong to the original owner that is awake now? Because y'all said y'all know they're awake. So do you believe the shit that y'all write, or do y'all don't? Like, do you do or do you don't? Because again, y'all wrote the Bible and y'all clearly don't believe in nothing that's in that motherfucker, because y'all keep doing shit that's against it. Every time. So I be confused. I mean, all I got to do is just look at the system for what it is, and I can clearly see y'all don't believe in it because y'all don't do nothing that's in it. Y'all don't do nothing that it says. I don't have to be a rocket scientist or a tarot reader to even see that or say that. It is basically right here in all our faces. We can all see that the world is corrupt. The people are corrupt. Money, the root of money, the love of money, where it comes from, how it started, all corrupted. Why it started, the people that it suppresses, it's all corrupted. Meanwhile, back at band camp, guess what? Some of y'all don't even realize how rich y'all automatically should have been the minute you were born. You were born under a blessing. God gave it. You were heir to a throne, a kingdom. But meanwhile, they got you living in poverty. Like, that's fucked up. So they keep holding us down and suppressing us. And it's not a bad thing that, you know, basically everything that I'm saying is not just the system of, you know, of how they keep trying to hold people down, because I keep telling y'all the world is amazing. So I don't want to give y'all just like the bad version, but that's the thing. It says sink or swim. So either you are or you not. You gonna make it or you don't. Sink means you die. If you swim, it means you're gonna flourish, even through everything that's being given. And so nobodies, again, I told y'all what that means. A person of no importance. Nobody's coming to save you. Well, I told y'all, tarot is about the journey to yourself. So we have to save ourselves. But the nobody, because again, I sat in this seat and I said, I went through the dark night of the soul. It was traumatic. I didn't like the flying monkeys. I didn't like the recordings. I didn't like the fact that now all of a sudden everything is being designed to monitor, you know, because I got cameras right in my house right now. So everything's under surveillance. So just so y'all know, we monitor ourselves. We police ourselves. But that's the way that the world is designed because of the fact that some shit like that happened to you, everything's traumatic. But in order for you to be safe, you police yourself. But guess who's tapped into the cameras? If they want to know what I'm doing, I'm sure it don't take long for them to access them cameras because I've already installed them. So Big Brother's always watching. You go outside, everybody got to ring doorbell. Nobody's coming to save you, but meanwhile, nobody's sitting in the seat. And I said, I'll help. I don't know what I can really do, but I know what I can do. I can say what happened to me. I can also, you know, kind of enlighten other people as to, you know, you're not crazy. And, you know, some of y'all need to go to the doctor because y'all really are crazy. But a lot of y'all, the people that I be talking to, it happened. Somebody wants you to think that you're crazy. It's so they can kind of get you. See, in my case, it was a lot that a person could gain by making, you know, people think that I'm crazy. I can have her house, I can have her car, I can have her business, I can have her whole entire life. Meanwhile, I can come up and I can be a lazy motherfucker that have done nothing. And I can get shit off the sweat of somebody else's back. A lot of y'all, that's really what the problem is. You know, your families is basically trying to obtain or get some shit that basically you worked hard for. And they feel like they should have it because, you know, these motherfuckers be lazy. Nobody wants to go out and get shit. Everybody wants to kick back and just take. It's the system, the system's way. I mean, you being taught the system from the top up. They keep taking shit. Taxes keep going up. Like, why the fuck is my taxes that high? Like, when I moved in this motherfucker, my taxes was low. Now, guess what? My taxes are so high, I'm trying to figure out, like, what the fuck, are you ever going to own anything? Because guess what? No, if you don't pay your taxes, guess what they do? What fucking type of system is this? It makes no sense. You pay insurance. Guess what? I paid insurance for a very long time. I ain't hit nobody. Why do I not get my money back? It makes sense to me, but yet y'all keep getting me to pay into a system in order to live generally regular life. That don't make sense. I gotta pay insurance to go drive my car. I gotta pay insurance to have my house in case a bitch come burn this motherfucker down. And I gotta pay taxes. I gotta, like, yo. Mind you, not just taxes on, you know, just general taxes. Drink your water, Pisces. You gotta pay taxes on your car. You gotta pay taxes on your house. You gotta pay taxes on your money. Bitch, for what? Mind you, groceries going up. Everything's high than a motherfucker. Expensive. Everything keeps being expensive. And I don't give a fuck how much money you got. The shit is fucking expensive. I remember you used to have penny candy. Do you have penny candy anymore? Hell to the no. I feel like Chase the cat from Alice in Wonderland. We are all crazy here. Well, guess what? I ain't claiming it. Because I ain't crazy. I see things as clear as the fuck it is. And I know the shit ain't right. So I'm not claiming that. They may be crazy. But I feel like the only crazy part is, why do we all keep agreeing to it? Why has nobody said nothing? Oh, because, you know, the minute we do, all of a sudden we are a rebel. And now you got to be taken down because you just said some shit that basically everybody fucking thinking. It makes no sense. Because I be confused. And God get them because, listen. Like, I know the laws of the land and everything else, yada, yada, yada. But the laws of the land ain't made for me. I don't know who voted that shit and, like, why it is that everything keeps being done undercover, yada, 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 this, that, and the third. This shit ain't right. Because why is that a thing? Like, literally, the amount of homeless people that are outside, right? And the houses that you ride by that be abandoned. To me, it seems like there could be a program that gets put together. Fix them fucking houses up. Put them people in them and get them people off the fucking street. Figure it out. But ain't nobody trying to figure that shit out. Because guess what? The little people, nobody gives a fuck about you. Except for us. Because we all be the little people. Because I be wondering why it is I go and I see motherfucking tents on the side of the road. Like, that's a safety hazard all in its own. Like, stop doing the dumb shit that they be doing and trying to figure out ways to do this, that, and the third, and figure out how to get that problem under control. That would be a very good start. And then work your way up in the system. Okay, this is broken. This is broken. This is broken. Let's figure out ways to fix it. Even how they just did that whole PPP shit, all of it is fucking broken. Y'all gave motherfuckers that basically didn't understand how even money fucking works. Because again, y'all, Lucci, Gooey, Prada, Nada, all of them got richer. Why? Because the scammers, all they did was go spend money on designer. Like, literally, apparently the school systems are broken. So let's start there. Because the people can't be this dumb. But them motherfuckers is dumb as fuck. They look good, but they dumb as fuck. And superficial. And if you was a part of it, I can't, agree with you on nothing. Because guess what? A lot of them got caught because of the fact that they went and bought cars and things of that nature. Like, bitch, you couldn't go buy a Honda to put under your business. No, you had to go buy a Bentley and a Rolls Royce, though. Bitch, are you dumb? You could have bought a fleet of cars. Like, it just be the mindset for me. So, it's a thing. And then, legitimate businesses could not get, like, into that money at all, period. It was a real fucking thing. So, that was also a problem. Meanwhile, in my mind, I feel like they couldn't have done that without the fucking banks. So, to me, the banks that did it should be shut the fuck down. Because you perpetuated the problem. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that y'all did not see them documents coming across here and they looked fraudulent. Ain't no fucking way. Meanwhile, my shit went across there and it was real fucking documents. And they had major problems with it. So to me, that would insinuate that only a select couple of places or banks allowed that money to go through it the way they did. They knew those loans were false. Everybody should be locked up. Yeah. It ain't hard to follow the money. Like, literally, just follow the money. It's always the thing. When a crime gets committed, follow the money. But guess what? They would probably have to lock up their mama. Because, bitch, I'm sure, nepotism is definitely alive and well. So, as you knew, the rich got richer. And some of the little minute poor ass motherfuckers that knew how to scam, scammers got richer. But again, it shouldn't be hard to lock none of these people up. I'm sure they trying hard to lock up the scammers though. But what about the other side of that? It keeps being a thing. So are we going to sink or swim? They said find the lesson. Discover the purpose in a situation and trust that you're learning. So find the lesson. Sink or swim. What was the lesson? You can do it. You've been prepared for this your whole entire life. Because all of a sudden, when I was going through the dark night of the soul and my ascension happened, I was like a computer. But the fact of the matter is half the shit that it was learning, I already knew. And I'm like, how the fuck did I know that? Because I never seen that. But it was like I was being turned on and tuned up. They powered me up. Oh, yeah, you do know about this. Literally, I told y'all some shit was happening. They told me what book to go get. I already had the book. I had a lot of books that I didn't even realize, like, why did you have this? And I opened the book to the correct page. This is what's happening. Okay. Sinking was not an option for me. Sinking is still not an option for me. Like, even till the time when I'm almost getting ready to hit the bottom, I still got to be treading water. Like, I still got to be going because I still got to keep going. We still have to keep going. No matter what they give us, no matter what they throw at us, no matter what's said, no matter what's done, we still got to keep going. So we got to swim. That's the decision. All right? Period. Now nobody's coming to save you. And then it says, well, that happened. Because look at us, bonding together. All the little nobodies. Who would have thought? Muhammad would be here, Rabbit would be here, Oakley would be here, Miss B would be here. Let's see. And I have that book too, Muhammad. Hadish here, Queen Classics, Troopy Told Tarot, Strength Robber is here, Aaron Hardy. Let's see. Kristen, everybody's here. The gang's all here. The group of nobodies. That everybody counted us out. Yeah, they called y'all the black sheep. Why? Because, motherfucker, you didn't show up in the same skin as everybody else. Your skin was a rebel. So your avatar showed up and your avatar said, fuck this shit. This ain't right. I gotta stand in the gap for the people who don't see yet. Who are not awake yet. For the people who can't or don't have a voice. I gotta stand in the gap for them. Bethany, Grand Rising. The gang's all here. The whole group of nobodies. Guess what? Nobody's coming to save y'all, but y'all bound together and y'all group together in order to save y'allself. Look at God. Won't he do it? Yes, he will every fucking time. So they said nobody's coming to save you. You gotta save yourself. I am you, you or me. Look at us saving ourselves. They didn't think that was gonna happen. We would figure it out. Collectively, we are us. We are together. So now, look at us. They said group ascension. We do this. We collaborate. We grow. We ascend. We develop. And then they still attacking us. Because guess what? Them bitches is still on attack mode. And they trying to attack me even more. Because they said, who the fuck told you to sit down and give people hope? Do you know what hope does? Yo. I sure do. It creates me swimming. And I'm going to keep swimming. As long as God gives me breath in my body, I'm going to keep doing it. Because why would I not? Why would I not? I believe in God. That's why I'm telling y'all, these people cannot believe in God. The system cannot believe in God. They sit there and they say that, but there's no way they could believe in God and still do what they're doing. Ain't no way. Because when you know better, you do better. And if you believe in God, then your ass would be doing better. It would kind of destroy you to keep trying to destroy others. Because how could it not? If I just sat here and I kept trying to block people or I kept trying to put my foot on people's necks, that would make me or turn me into something that can't be human. There's no way. Because how? You sit under the good book and you saying it's the good book. Meanwhile, what's good about it? Because I told y'all we was going through spiritual warfare. It says find the lesson. Discover the purpose in a situation. Trust that you're learning. Well, my purpose was to help some other people get out of the situation that they're in. How? I don't know. I just told y'all what happened to me. And through that, kind of help y'all. Look at God. Won't he do it again? Sometimes it's just telling your story. Sometimes that's all it takes. And then your story helps somebody else because it now sheds light that they're not alone. And when people realize they're not alone and there is hope and they see you still growing and glowing even through everything that you've gone through, that's a fucking amazing thing. So hope is an amazing thing. It said faith of a mustard seed. I also read it, y'all. It says God responds to your faith. So I feel like God is responding to my faith. I have faith that the system is soon to change. It says back in rewards. So you're back in the rewards. And it gives me the thought. Goodness and mercy shall follow me through all of my days. And then it also gives me the other thought of the inheritance that was gifted. Your family was already blessed. Your lineage is blessed. Everything that you can see belongs to you. God don't lie. God don't lie. So a change is going to come. We just got to have hope. We got to have faith. And we got to know that there are some really good people still in the world. Everybody's not corrupted. And everybody's not bad. Final lesson, 29. February 29th, significant or important. This year was a leap year. A change is going to come. So this is the year that everybody tells the truth. Nobody can lie to you. So if I was y'all, I would definitely start asking them questions. Like literally ask the hard questions. Because even in the process of people trying to avoid the question or evade, they still got to tell you the truth. And you just have to listen. Because I feel like that's what God is telling you. Nobody's coming to save you, and then, well, that happened. Because we are the nobodies. That's what they call us. Because we don't matter. We are irrelevant to the system. We're small. We're like David. So y'all know what happened with David. Sometimes it be the little people or the little person that creates a change. And then they have a triumphant story. Because David was a little person. But his story is big. So sometimes we don't realize all we have to do is accept the responsibility. Step up. Even when nobody else wants to. And it may be hard. You may be like, beaten. You may be, it may be a lot. They may throw you in the fiery furnace, okay? But if you know that God basically is on your side, God be for you, and that you are the person that the assignment was given to, oh, Hadish said the Nobodies were a group of assassins on the Game of Thrones. Hadish always comes with the good shit. Thank you. See what I'm saying? Nobody's coming to save you. And they was looking, and they was laughing, and then love, and then a smile. It says, unfortunately, there are just people who don't have anything to offer. Some people don't have nothing to offer. But you have everything to offer. And you heard what that man just said. Sometimes they don't even see you coming. Sometimes they see you and they laugh. Because look at this little motherfucker with a rock. Like, what the fuck are you going to do with that? That one rock put his lights out. And I told y'all, if y'all read that story, he didn't come by himself. So what does that mean? He beat their ass, all of them, him and his brothers. But I'm sure they laughed. Like, look at this little peon-ass motherfucker. He has a rock, a slingshot. What you gonna do with that? I can crush you. I can step on you. Because that's what the system thinks it can do all the time. It just steps on the little people. That's what the people who are above us think that they could do to us all the time. It could be, and it don't even have to be the system. Again, it could be the family. The people in the family, they got the most money. They can step on your little ass because I'm the head of the family. Meanwhile, bitch, you ain't the head of nothing. You were the head of the family. You corrupted the system. You fucked it off. And now the legacy is tainted. And now here comes the little guy or the little gal that now has to take down the person that was the head of the family because you're corrupt. You don't deserve the position of being the head of the family because you fucked it off. You did the most. You did way too fucking much. It be businesses, big businesses. They be thinking that they powerful, but they don't realize God watches everything. And in a twist of fate, somebody else steps up and crushes that big business and turns it into something different. Because I remember one time Walmart came in and Walmart was shutting down a lot of stores. Y'all remember that? Walmart was the biggest business that was there. Everybody was at Walmart. Then all of a sudden, Walmart had to take a step back from fucking who? Amazon. Now Amazon having a problem with Temu. You see what I'm saying? It keeps being a bigger bitch every time. Karma's always a bigger bitch. Although Amazon's still, you know, doing its thing, but now they mad at Temu. I watched the whole documentary or something in there saying Temu is undercutting everybody, such and such and such and such. But I also told y'all about them damn Asians. And I ain't talking about all y'all, but I'm talking about all y'all, okay? It'd be a real corrupt ass system. Cause I was getting shit, you know, drop shipping, and that shit was not what it was given, okay? It wasn't what it was up what it was. Them people will fucking, what do you call that? Counterfeit every fucking thing they can put their hands on. But I was talking about everybody, because I also said the Africans be stealing everything, and the Jews, you know, whoever, whatever. And I ain't saying nothing, but I'm saying something. So everybody, black people, you know, y'all will go buy some designer in a heartbeat and not, you know, pay your bills or, you know, that type of thing. Everybody. So, you know, whatever the negative was, I still wasn't talking about nobody, but I said what I said. So everybody has a thing. It'd be the Christian people who, you know, sit under the Bible, they don't listen to the Bible, and they get out of the pulpit and they go do some weird shit. You see what I'm saying? It's the other thing. So I'm not saying nothing, but I'm saying something. All of us have our own shit, our own problems in our own communities. But meanwhile, back at band camp, we are one community. We are the people. But how come we are the people, but we are the people don't get listened to? Because I did not take a vote for none of my shit to be locked up nowhere and for nobody to be hoarding or like none of that. Stealing. I didn't take a vote on my shit should be over there, whether or not it's dangerous, this, that, and the third, yada, yada, yada. I did none of that. But somehow, some way, I'm a part of the system. So we, the people, should be acting like we are paying attention to what's happening. Because y'all do realize every day something gets more and more expensive. A necessity. Pretty soon they're going to charge you for air. Like, bitch. And you know what that means. So, sink or swim, nobody's coming to save you. But remember, we the people are the nobodies. What are we going to do about it? So, Pisces, that's the reading. Hopefully it helps. Thank you guys for coming towards my channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and go with God. See you at 12. Thank you for being here.